completed, and on behalf of the entire graduating class of 1993 and our advisors, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome parents, grandparents, siblings, and friends to the 124th graduation exercises at Attleboro High School. This year, the senior class recognized one teacher whose performance goes far beyond her duties in the classroom. She is the individual to whom this year's Tattletale is dedicated. A social studies teacher of 24 years, she has truly awakened awareness in the classroom as a student council advisor and as coach of the girls' tennis team. To welcome faculty this evening is the Attleboro Area Chamber of Commerce Teacher of the Year, Ms. Paula Salita.
It is my distinct honor to welcome all of you on behalf of the Attleboro High School faculty and to extend our best wishes to the class of 1993. As I look out upon the graduates in their scholarly robes and their tasseled caps, it reminds me of the derivation of why countless thousands of students don this garb each year as they commence a new phase of their lives. The cap you wear symbolizes the board the mason used to carry mortar, a simple element indeed, with basic ingredients whose chemistry can materialize to form one of man's most basic ingredients, most useful and strongest of substances. You wear these mortar boards on your heads today because we as teachers have tried to mix the basic ingredients of learning to form man's most enduring substance, knowledge. We have only provided the cement for the foundation upon which you will build the structures of your life. Whatever edifices you build, we as your teachers hope that the foundation you received here will be solid enough to carry the weight of life's experiences. Mixing mortar is an inexact science, as was coming before you each day to provide the elements of learning. Always remember, when the structure you've built develops cracks or becomes too small or too limiting, you can always gather the mortar for new foundations, just as you can always acquire new knowledge for new directions. You've spent the last 12 years making the foundation, and like the builder, you're anxious to get on with the structure. We at Attleboro High School are excited for you and hope that you will always feel welcome down life's road to share with us whatever you create. Although this may be our last time together, we will always be on the lookout for the structures you built on the foundation we provided here. Congratulations and best wishes to the class of 1993.
Salutatorian is among the most distinctive of academic honors of which a student can receive. But this year's Salutatorian is more than just an outstanding student. He is a leader. Toby Piasecki is a treasurer of the National Honor Society, a member of the Spanish Honor Society, senior class treasurer, and member of the Student Council. Toby is an originator, a co-editor of the yearbook, and organizer of the girls' soccer team, of which she was also captain. Toby is an aide, a Spanish tutor, and a member of the Super Peer Leadership Group. Today, she is recognized as the class of 1993 Salutatorian. I'd like to introduce Ms. Toby Piasecki.
Hello and welcome. I'd like to begin with a quote from a friend of mine. He says, "Dragons are mythical creatures that many people believe in. Dragons are real indeed. Although they may breathe fire and appear mean and angry, dragons are beautiful and guard great treasures. It is better to trust a dragon rather than to kill one, because one will treat you like his treasure and protect you. The problem in the world today is that too many people are afraid of the dragon. It is not color versus color or gender versus gender, but individuals against one another. Many people form opinions of others according to appearances and really don't get to know that person. We are all guilty of doing this, but every one of us must learn to look deeper than appearances and discover the real person, that part of the person from which friendship is formed. The perfect friend, like the perfect couple, does not always agree. We all have our differences, different habits, and different opinions. The key is to be able to accept and live with these differences. Many of us take friendship for granted and don't ever stop to think about how valuable it truly is. At this point in our lives, friendship and being accepted by our peers are the most important things to us. Most adults would agree that teenagers just don't have that priority straight, but it's a perfectly natural stage all teenagers go through. Throughout our lives, we are constantly being judged and labeled by others. The first year of high school was certainly no exception. We were all judged and labeled by our appearances. Many of my classmates would label me as a nerd, the smart kid, or the teacher's pet, the one who kicks butt. Reality that these types of people couldn't possibly be any fun. I'd like to take those of you a little deeper and find what I was really like. It is through friendship that each person finds who they really are, or maybe more importantly, who they aren't. Upon entering EHS, the most important thing to me was to get involved and work hard to do well in school. I got involved so much that after a while, some things became boring, but I felt they were expected of me, and I did it only so I wouldn't disappoint others. All of my involvements never paid my way through life. I'm still the same person. All of my hard work got me temporary publicity and a title for graduation. I am not the second smartest student here. This wasn't really a side myself. Being at the top of my class was an issue that never entered my mind. Applying myself to do the best I could was the only issue with me. I'm very grateful for how things have turned out, but I would change something if I could. If I were to do this over again, I would still apply myself and work just as hard. But this time, I would not miss out on one very important thing, having fun. We all learn certain academic subjects, but forget them as soon as the test is over. Most of us will not remember or ever use much of the knowledge that we have acquired in classrooms. The only lesson each of us truly remembers and learns from is the lesson of life. Whether we have good or bad times with our friends, we may not realize it, but we are constantly learning from them. Some of us are more aware of this lesson than others and learn faster from it, while others of us never seem to quite understand it. Throughout our lives, many of us have shared similar experiences. In the past year, I have lived my life more than I ever had before. Like many of you, I have lost touch with some friends, but I have gained others. I've experienced excitement of falling in love for the first time, and the joy and pain of trying to make such a relationship work. I have learned more and have grown more in the past year than I ever have or ever could in a classroom. I'd like to thank all my teachers who helped to get me here today. Especially Mr. Bergen and Mr. Lito, who not just being teachers, but also friends. I'd like to thank my friends, family, and especially my parents, but without whom I would not be here today. My advice to all of you is to definitely do well in school. You can't get far these days without a good education. But no matter what else you choose to do, surround yourself with friends and make sure you are truly happy. Enjoy life. After all, you only live once. Congratulations and good luck to the class of 1996.
At this time, if you please direct your attention to my right as the Attleboro High School Band, under the direction of Mr. Lawrence Perlman, plays the original Dixieland Concerto and selections from Cats for our listening enjoyment. Mr. Perlman?
Where's everybody else? No. How come you get to go over there for a little while? How come you get to go over there? How'd you get to get up? How'd you get to go up? Go up here. I wish I had like one of those blocks. Where's everybody else? Sit down?
As Vice President of this year's senior class, I, Andrew Haggerty, stand before you this hot and dismal day to recognize an outstanding friend and scholar. If his face isn't familiar already, don't worry, because over the next 20 years, it will be as globally known as Donald Trump, hopefully for the right reasons. Working with Michael on student council and other class ventures, we have hurdled many obstacles together, and still, we're without shortness of breath. Michael, who strives to excel at whatever task is placed in front of him, will continue his successes at the University of Maryland, where he will major in governmental and philosophy studies by means of the honors program. Senior class president, tonight's master of ceremonies in the graduating class of 1993 SAS, Michael J. Friedman. Competition is stiffer than it has ever been. It's not unusual to see 300 people lining up for jobs at a company, or 200 applicants for a teaching position, or 70 candidates for a principal's job. Society is a dog-eat-dog competition where everyone is fighting for scraps from the previous day. One never knows what the future will hold. The next year, the next month, the next week, even the next day. What will be there for the individual striving to succeed? Regardless of gender, race, religion, or sexual preference, the same competition will exist among everyone. The outcome of this real-world competition does not get decided on the court or the gridiron, or in the classroom. Its results are not posted on a scoreboard or read in the daily newspaper. Its victories are noted and rewarded in the workplace, at the bank when you cash a check, and even in our children's futures. To compete, one can neither be too passive nor too aggressive. A crucial balance is necessary. We must be able to give and take. This give and take is much different than many anticipate. No, this is not the give and take concerned with community service or the well-being of others, although both are very admirable and necessary. And this is not the give and take concerned with that mandatory pay cut or layoff, even though both are events that people must suffer through daily. This give and take involves the individual as a person, and his or her ability to make favorable impressions and accept criticism. First impressions, as well as we all know, are lasting. Often the first impression is not based on uniqueness or creativity of ideas, integrity, or strength of character, but this impression is based on the way you look, the way you comb your hair, the way you dress. It is the way you act and behave, the way you communicate, the way you present yourself, even the way you eat and smell. People don't realize that it is how you talk, whether or not you have an earring, how long your hair is, or how firm your handshake is. There will always be the people who don't have to impress anybody, or who don't care what others have to think. But ultimately, it may be the reason someone gets a job over someone else. One might say, if they don't hire me because of the way I look or dress, then that's their problem. And that person would be correct. But until he or she finds another employment, it is actually his or her own problem. Perhaps what I'm saying sounds insensitive, but society isn't perfect. It isn't as just or as fair as people would like to think it is. Even the discrimination exists everywhere, and in most cases it won't be overcome. Even the application questions that once seemed meaningless, such as whether or not you smoke or how much you weigh, are becoming increasingly important to your status within the workforce and may mean the difference between $10 and $12 an hour. A strong positive impression sets a tone. It creates an image. It lets others know that you mean business, but it still may not lay the foundation for stability and success. Because performance is what actually measures success, it is important to be strong emotionally. A climate is easier to be successful in when you can deal with your environment with finesse. Stability comes from the ability to accept criticism. No, we can't just all be friends. Things don't work that way, they never have and never will. It may be pessimistic, but at least it's realistic. Every day you have to be able to accept criticism, comments, and evaluations that are often about what you have done or didn't do, your friends, and often about yourself. Not all criticism is constructive. It would be nice if it were, but that is not the case. Of course, criticism, even when given the best intentions, hurts. But showing hurt doesn't always make things better. A good cry makes an individual feel better. By the same token, no one likes a whiner or complainer in the workplace or in life. As individuals, workers, citizens, competitors, we must be able to listen, understand, reflect, accept, and use criticism when it is honest and appropriate. It will be our ability to make a good first impression. Take criticism, separate the good and meaningful from empty and jealous words, learn from it, and improve ourselves that will make a difference in the workplace and in our lives. Then we will all become winners in the workplace and winners in life. No one is going to give us control, we must take control. No one is going to give us a voice, we must develop a voice and speak out. No one is going to give us options, we must create our own options. These are our lives and our futures. We must make that first impression a good one, and then we must make good on that first impression. Not only those of us who are graduating today, but all of us must learn to take 100% of the opportunities and give each opportunity 100% of our own effort. Remember, you're never sorry for what you do, only sorry for what you don't do. Don't be sorry. Now, if you focus to my left as we listen to "Oh, Sing Unto the Lord" and "From a Distance," sung by the Attleboro High School a cappella choir under the direction of Dr. William McPherson.
Shake a little better.
All the characteristics of a great learner, a great teacher, a great friend, and a great individual are what make up this year's valedictorian. She is a Goethe Institute Award winner for her excellence in German, a Smith Book Award winner, a German Consulate Book Award winner, U.S. History Award winner, and the recipient of the Superintendent's Award for Academic Excellence. She is a member of the National Honor Society, president of the Attleboro High School chapter of Students Against Drunk Driving, feature editor of the school newspaper, and 4-year member of the girls' swim team. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you the greatly deserving recipient of the honor, valedictorian, Courtney Horman, who will now give the valedictory address.
Ever since I walked in here, I've been looking for my family, and I just want to let them know that I see you out there. I didn't think I'd ever find them, but I did. I'm very proud to be standing before my classmates tonight. The graduates here represent an immense amount of accomplishment. We have taken a very important step forward by graduating tonight. We have taken advantage of the greatest opportunity given to us in order to begin our lives on the right foot. Although we have all had this accomplishment to be proud of, each of us have had our own share of struggles and hardships to overcome. We have spent 4 long years writing, solving, caring, building, and winning. Now we are going to use those skills to enter many different careers and lifestyles. We have worked here to receive our diplomas, and now we are ready to work for the rest of our lives at some kind of occupation. Thomas Edison once said, "I never did anything worth doing by accident, nor did any of my inventions come by accident. They came by work." Our common accomplishment of receiving a diploma happened not by accident, but by our own hard work. We will continue to work, and we will each have successes like Edison. Ours may not be the light bulb, but they will be personal successes that are important to us. Everyone has a need to be respected for their successes and the struggles they overcame in order to achieve them. One cannot say, "I worked harder, I deserve more in life," because all people are different. Everyone has limitations and expectations for themselves, but we all have the common desire for some kind of success in life. Different people's struggles towards success cannot be compared because everyone has struggles that are within their own capabilities to overcome. Likewise, everyone's accomplishments are different. They are relative to the individual and his desires and expectations. How then can people's successes be compared? They can't, because everyone has different ideas for the future. A good plumber is just as successful and useful as a good lawyer. Good mothers and fathers are just as important and needed as a good president. Each of these jobs require an immense amount of work, skills, preparation, and dedication. Everyone with pride in their work deserves equal respect and admiration, no matter what their job is. With this pride comes a sense of dignity. Dignity does not come from a 6-figure income or an Ivy League education. It comes from within the individual. Dignity depends on one's sense of pride for himself and respect for others. These qualities, dignity, pride, respect, and even success, are not contingent upon wealth or fame. They are instead contingent upon the individual's attitudes towards themselves, others, and their lives. All jobs and lifestyles can support a dignified person. No matter where each of us is this September, college, work, the military, or anywhere else, we all can have a sense of dignity and be proud of ourselves for continuing on in life. In the future, we all need to think about each other and respect what others are doing and what they have overcome in order to get there. We all need to remember that everyone has different plans for their future. People's successes may not seem equal, but we must remember that success is relative to the individual. It depends on our own sense of pride and dignity and whether or not we are happy and content in our lives. It is also important to respect our own accomplishments and struggles. By recognizing our own and others' successes, no matter how small they may seem, we will be spreading that sense of pride and dignity. We need to begin tonight by having pride not only in ourselves, but in every graduate here. We have each had a huge success tonight. It is time to take this achievement, our high school education, and utilize it for further success in life. Be proud of each success you will receive, and others will respect you for all your achievements. Thank you, and congratulations, everybody.
We've come a long way together to finally reach this point, the most significant milestone in our lives thus far. For 4 years, and in many cases longer, we have worked towards this day. With this in mind, I'd like to recognize those who will follow in the footsteps of this year's graduating class. We know that these will be pretty big shoes to fill, and that the classrooms and corridors will no longer ring with the enthusiasm that is so characteristic of the class of 1993. To quote newly appointed Principal Michael Levine, Attleboro High School has the ability to become a superpower, not just in athletics, but in academics as well. As we move on today, symbolizing the end of our reign as seniors, I hope that the junior class can and will strive to add to the groundwork we have laid in making Attleboro High School a superpower, and will fill the terrific void that will be left by our graduating class. It is now my great pleasure to wish the junior class great success, achievement, and happiness during their year as seniors. As a symbol of success, past, present, and future, I'd like to present Junior Class President Carrie Rainville with this cake.
On behalf of the class of 1993, I would like to thank you all for being great examples for us to follow. I would also like to wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to call Assistant Principal Ronald Straminsky for the presentation of awards and prizes to the graduates.
Good evening. I'd like to add my congratulations to the parents and relatives and friends of our graduates tonight. I wish all of our graduates the greatest success in the future. I'm going to call upon our class advisors for 1993, Mr. Paul Jutras and Mr. Mark Ferruccio, to assist me in distributing these awards and scholarships. When I call your name, please come forward. The Alice M. Corin Award this evening is awarded to Kimberly Clevin. Alpha Delta Kappa Epsilon Chapter Scholarship tonight goes to Amy Corbett. The Antonio Tony Pedro Robbins Company Memorial Scholarship recipient, David Field. The Armin Bissett Memorial Scholarship, Menno Middeldorp. The Arthur Boulay Chavia Memorial Scholarship, Sean Naranjo. The Attleboro Association of Educational Clerical Personnel Scholarships, there are two. Tonight they go to Brenda Acevedo and Stephen Houle. The Attleboro branch of the American Association of University Women's Scholarship goes to Gigna Patel. The Attleboro Education Association 25-Week Club Scholarships. There are 5. They go to David Correa, Jamie Lynn Giamarino, Mary Beth Haggerty. Tyler Martin. And Nicole Spray. The Attleboro Elks Culinary Scholarship to Christina Parrott. The Attleboro Foreman's Club Scholarship to Jonathan LeBlanc. The Attleboro High School Band Parent Association awards to the following: Heather Boise, Marshall Bowles, Cricket Farinelli, Gretchen Ferretta, Tobias Spielman, Mary Beth Haggerty, Beth Old Mixon, Anthony Ray, Joseph Santoro, Melissa Staples, Melissa Tong, Melissa Wagner, and Philip Yoder. The Attleboro High School Class of 1935 Scholarship goes to Christine Crapo. The Attleboro High School Class of 1942 Scholarship to Beth Old Mixon. The Attleboro High School Class of 1945 Scholarship tonight goes to Donald DiAgostino. The Attleboro High School Class of 1971 Scholarship to Dawn Gordette. The Attleboro High School Class of 1988, the Tina Hoppy Memorial Scholarship to Kristen Richardson. The Attleboro High School Class of 1988, Michael Dumont Memorial Scholarship recipient is Michael Derby. The The Attleboro High School Faculty Scholarship to Tyler Martin. The Attleboro Loyal Order of the Moose, number 463 scholarship to Daniel Watson. The Attleboro Public School Administrators Association scholarships, there are 2. Tonight they go to Michael Friedman and Toby Piasecki. The Attleboro Rotary Scholarship, Nicole Sprague. This time we'd like to announce that the Attleboro Scholarship Foundation this year will make 28 awards in the amount of $43,500. The Attleboro Varsity Booster Club Scholarship recipient, Amy Hamlet. Attleboro Varsity Booster Club scholarships also go to Stephen Hoole, Kristen Richardson, and Jamie Washel. The Attleboro Lodge of Elks, number 1014 scholarship, tonight to Kerry O'Keefe. The Attleboro Women of the Moose, number 974 scholarship to Shanto Schoen. The August R. Amaro Memorial Scholarships, there are 2. The first prize tonight goes to Matthew Bosch. Second prize to Kathy Garcia. The Birchwood Village Mobile Homeowners Association scholarships, there are 2 tonight. They go to Nemesio Camara and Katrina Dion. The Christopher M. Infante Memorial Scholarship to Todd Vivenzio. The Culinary Arts Department Alumni Award winner, Sharon McKinnon. The Culinary Arts Department scholarships, there are 4 this afternoon. They go to Mark Jeffroy. Christina Parrott. Charlotte Perry. And Justin Specht. The Daniel Gattoni Memorial Scholarship to Jonathan LeBlanc. The Daniel Texera Memorial Scholarships, there are 2. This evening they go to George Farrington and Michael Love. The DAR Edna Butterworth Wood Memorial Prize in U.S. History to Menno Middeldorp. The DAR Edna Butterworth Wood Memorial Scholarship to Nicole Sprague. The David Lonigan Memorial Scholarship, Jamie Lynn Giamarino. The Dr. Adolph Bender Memorial Scholarship recipient, Ronnie Johnson. The Ezekiel Bates Masonic Lodge Scholarship recipient is Brent Poddington. The Francis Driscoll Memorial Award Scholarship, Rico Del Sesto. The Frank Scaturo Memorial Scholarship winner, Eric Immerman. The Gertrude Parsons Memorial Scholarship, Kerry Topham. A special anonymous gift to the class of 1993, Jonathan LeBlanc. The Guy W. Weymouth Scholarships. Tonight there are 3. The recipients are Courtney Horman, Toby Piasecki, and Kerry Topham. The Henry Von Kelch Jr. Memorial Scholarship in Carpentry goes to Stephen Axon. And the Henry Von Kelch Jr. Memorial Scholarship in Culinary Arts to Russell Pereira. Memorial Scholarships. There are 2. They go to Mark Jeffroy and Roy Gaff. Iota Phi Sigma Phi Gamma International Sorority Award Scholarship to Brianna White. The IPSCO Scholarship Award to Lita Him. The Ivor Race Memorial Scholarships, there are 2. Tonight's recipients are Jonathan Brillon and Corey Gitunde. And at this time, I'd like to turn the podium over to my friend and colleague to continue with more scholarships and awards, Mr. Roger Russell.
I'd like to echo Mr. Struminski's comments. You are a very, very good class, and congratulations to you. It is with pleasure that I continue announcing these scholarship recipients. The James E. Slutsky Memorial Scholarship to Jonathan Ripley. Nemesio Camara is the winner of the James W. Butler Memorial Scholarship. The recipient of the J.R. Baker's Supply Scholarship is Justin Speck. Michelle LaPlume is the recipient of the Jean Carroll Memorial Scholarship. The winner of the John and Emma Morin Memorial Scholarship is Casey DeConti. Recipients of the Ken Breeze Memorial Book Award are Grant Colella and Toby Piasecki. Greg Cooper is the recipient of the Kenneth S. Breeze Senior Scholarship recipients are Christine Dockeray, Kathy Garcia, and Tammy Lindstrom. The recipient of the Laidlaw Transit Incorporated 1993 Scholarship Award is Rithi Sack. There are 3 recipients of the L.G. Balfour Foundation Scholarship: Heather Campbell, Stacy Fernandez, and Stephen Hoole. Recipients of the Leach and Garner Scholarship, and there are 3: David Field, Brett Partington, Patrick Whalen. The Lillian London Memorial Scholarship goes to Sadie Dupuy. Valerie Yutkins is the winner of the Lewis Anderson Memorial Scholarship. The recipient of the Marlene Mills Memorial Scholarship is Tammy Lindstrom. There are 9 scholarships being awarded by the Massachusetts Elks Association. I'll just read all their names if they would come forward, please. Heather Birtwell, George Farrington, Andrew Haggerty, Courtney Horman, Stephen Hoole, Kimberly Flevin, Beth O. Mixon, Tony Piasecki, and Nicole Sprague. The recipient of the Massachusetts Restaurant Association Scholarship is Casey DeConti. The Nick Marcosio Scholarship Award recipient is Andrew Haggerty. Jennifer Dupont receives the Nimirovsky Insurance Agency Scholarship. The North Churches Club Scholarship recipient is Seema Patel. The Outstanding Vocational Technical Student Award, I believe we all know, it's William Loring. Pamela's Pastry Shop Scholarship recipient, Charlotte Perry. There are 2 recipients of the Patrolman Robert Chase Scholarship, Jeremy Fitton, Matthew Bosch. The Pearl Heighton Fine Scholarship to Rico Del Sesto. Recipients of the Peggy Gorman Memorial Culinary Scholarship Award, ARA Services, Christina Parrott. The recipient of the Rathbun Willard Award, Robert True. The Richard A. Simpkins Attleboro Firefighters number 848 Scholarship goes to Darrell Slater. and Kimberly Larock. The recipient of the Richard Silver Memorial Scholarship is Melissa Tong. The Richard H. Sweet Memorial Scholarship goes to John Moore. To Nicole Sprague goes the Robert J. Colello Memorial Scholarship for Leadership. The Robert S. Haggerty Technology Scholarship is awarded to Greg Cooper. The Roland O. Faust Memorial Scholarship is presented to Christopher Ryan, who is also going to receive the Russell Grinnell Award. Recipient of the St. Barnabas Guild Scholarship is Lindy Baker. The Sam Fine Kiwanis Scholarship goes to Joseph Santoro. The recipient of the Sean Buckley Memorial Scholarship is Andre Everett. Recipients of the Senior Class Scholarship, there are two, Laura DeFelice and Joseph Santoro. The South Attleboro Lions Club Scholarships are presented to two people this evening, Amy Corbett, Andrew Mitchell. The State Line Scrap Company Scholarship goes to Mark Jeffroy. The recipient of the Stephen Henderson Memorial Scholarship is Mary Beth Haggerty. The Sturdy Memorial Alumni Association Scholarship is presented to Christine Dockrey. There are 5 recipients of the Sturdy Memorial Hospital Auxiliary Scholarship: Heather Birtwell, Christine Dockrey, George Farrington, Kathy Garcia, and Beth Olmixon. There are 2 Swank Scholarships being presented this evening to Charlotte Perry and Jason Reiner. Theta Beta Chapter of Sigma Phi Gamma International Sorority Scholarship is presented to Heather Birtwell. The William R. Flynn Jr. Memorial Scholarship is presented to Stephen Houle. Recipient of the Ray Conroe Kiwanis Memorial Scholarship is Andrew Haggerty. It is now my pleasure to present to you our retiring principal, Mr. Robert Gray, to present the Metcalf prizes.
My congratulations and best wishes to the class of 1993 on a very, very warm night, and a night that was substituting. You've done a great job. Let me commend you for your behavior. And you, your audience, let me commend you. Your behavior has been great also. For a very warm night and just unpredictable. The following awards are the Helen W. Metcalf Prize, and they are for academic excellence. The second prize for general scholastic excellence, Ms. Kimberly Clevin. The first prize in general scholastic excellence, Ms. Courtney Holman. The second prize in mathematics, Mr. John Collins. And first prize in mathematics, Mr. Brett Poddington. Second prize in science, Riaz Damani. And first prize in science, Mr. Adam Gower. Second prize in social studies, Miss Mary Beth Haggerty. And first prize in social studies, Mr. Menno Middledorf. The second in foreign languages, Miss Kerry Toppin. And first in foreign languages, Miss Brenda Acevedo. The second prize in English, Miss Brenda Patel. The Helen W. Metcalf first prize in English and the Pierian Club prize, Nicole Sprague. My congratulations to all of you.
At this time, I'd like to thank and acknowledge our advisors from freshman and sophomore year, Mrs. Blythe and Mrs. Bradbury. If we give them a round of applause, please. They helped us get half the way, so. All right, at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Joseph Rappa, who will be making a special presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Friedman, and to the graduates of the class of 1993, my congratulations. If you look on the first page of your program, you will note that this is the 124th commencement of Attleboro High School. Beginning in 1869, you are part of a tradition that has yielded forth some 13,283 graduates. You are part of that tradition, and what you do from henceforth will become part of and added to that 124-year tradition. What I'm here to do tonight is to recognize a very important part of that tradition. And in doing so, I would like to ask Mr. Joseph Joyce principal of Attleboro High School from 1960 to 1968, to come forward and join me. Mr. Joyce was principal here during a turbulent time of the 60s and preceded Mr. Bray. And it is about that individual that we are here tonight. I would like to ask Mr. Robert H. Bray to come forward. Mr. Bray, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts certifies that Robert H. Bray has completed 25 years of distinguished leadership of the high school for the city and the school committee from 1968 until 1993, and is therefore entitled to this honorary diploma. In witness whereof, the undersigned have set their hands this month of June, AD 1993. Mr. Bray, the church staff. Stand and join me. Thank you very much.
Does this mean that I don't have to go to summer school this year? Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I would also like to point out in the audience, to my left and your right, Mr. Michael Levine, the incoming principal of Attleboro High School. Would you stand, Mr. Levine? Mrs. Mangiarotti, Honorable Mayor Judith Robbins, members of the Attleboro School Committee, honored guests, parents and citizens of Attleboro, I hereby certify that the men and women receiving diplomas this evening have met the requirements established by the great Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the Department of Education, and the Attleboro School Committee for graduation.
Diploma given to the class president and class essayist. The president of our senior class, Michael Freeman, will be presented by a member of the Attleboro School Committee, Mrs. Donna Bliss, his aunt. Michael Freeman. Andrew Haggerty, vice president. Class secretary, Rico Del Sesto. Our class treasurer and salutatorian, Toby Piasecki. Our fifth officer, Lindsay Baker. Our class valedictorian, Courtney Harmon. Our class marshal, Tyler Martin. The president of our student council, Nicole Sprague. Shireen Abdul-Masa, Brenda Acevedo, Luis Alicia, Kelly Allen, Shoad Iwad. Stephen Axon. Adam Babbitt.
Go, baby!
Sarah Bailey. Joseph Baker. Kelly Bangs. Trina Barbosa. Tyler Bob. Roy Bob. Lisa Bassett. Victoria Bay. Chad Becker. Michelle Bedard.
Thank you.
Trisha Belvin.
You go this side of the camera.
Carol Bonatsky. Kristen Grant.
Hey, it's empty.
Riyadh Diamani. Come on. Christopher Blackburn. Steve Blade. Our foreign exchange student from Germany, Cornelia Blom. Heather Boise. Christine Bombardier. Donald Bookwalter.
It's a goal.
Matthew Box. Melissa Bourgeois. Mark Bowery. Marshall Bowles. Jeff Bradshaw.
Thank you.
John Grady. Georgette Brame.
Brown egg.
Jonathan Brilliant. Anthony Brown. Carrie Brown. Catherine Brown. Heather Goodwell. Keith Buttier. Stephen Cabral. Ryan Callahan. Nimishino Camara. Heather Campbell. Our foreign exchange student from Ecuador, Maria Tanola. Alan Colley. Ann Carlson. Eric Carpenter. Roger Carrier. Thank you, Mrs. Mangiarati. Mr. Fritz Gorst from the Attleboro School Committee. Todd Carroll. Carlos Cavallo. Louis Castro. Maria Castro. Shantu Shun. Edward Colby. Grant Colella. John Collins. Carrie Ann Conroy. Greg Cooper. And to present a former member of the Attleboro School Committee, Mr. Barry Corbett will present the diploma to his daughter, Amy Sue Corbett. David Correa. Christian Correa. Vincenzo Costa. Norma Cotto. Jason Cucci. Butcher. Matthew Coy. Christine Crapo. Melissa Crook. Charlie Colhane. Donald D'Agostino. Casey DeConte. Eric DeCosta. Timothy De Silva.
Whatever.
Sherry DeBloy. Joy Diang. Kerry Dillinger. Jason Demers. Bradley Donnell. Michael Derby. Jody Desper. Laura DeFelice. Katrina Dion. Keith Dion. Christine Dockeray. Glenn Darren. Renee Doval. Keith Douglas. Jennifer Dubois. Jennifer Dubuque. Justin Dudley. Stephanie Dunderdale. Sharon Dunn. Eric Dufilly. Sadie Dupree. Lisa Dwyer. Christopher Engelhardt. Thomas Erdman. Andre Everett. Nelson J. Farrier. Nelson Farrier. Cricket Farinelli. Gretchen Sparetta. George Barrington. Michael Fernandez. Stacy Fernandez. Paul Ferrara. David Field. Jeremy Fitton. William Fitton. Roger Fontaine. Misty Fraser. Stephen Fredette. Our foreign exchange student from Germany, Tobias Furman. Joshetta Gabadan. Justin Gable. Thank you, Mr. Goff. Mrs. Donna Bliss. Brian Gaitandi. And Corey Gaitandi. Kathy Garcia. Mark Gunn. Jason Garrity. Joseph Garrity. Larry Garvin. Roy Gaff. John Gordette. Jamie Lynn Jamarino.
time, will you?
Lisa Gordon. Adam Gower. Michelle Goyette. Carmel Grenier. Kenneth Brennan. Donald Ross. Kathleen Gern. Tracy Ojo. Rachel Bedard. Our Student Advisory Council Representative, Mary Beth Haggerty. Amy Hamlet. Julie Hare. Stephen Hanoi. Ryan Harrington. Jennifer Harvey. Shannon Higney. Robin Hendricks. David Hill. Michael Hill. Lita Him. Jeffrey Hinton. Daniel Homer. Andrew Hood. Stephen Hoole. Theo Holland. Eric London. Raymond Isler. Adam Jackson. Mike James. Ryan Johnson. Lakshmi Johnston. Rayfield Keithling. Julie Kilfoyle. Mong Kim. Kimberly Clevin. Eric Kraus. Eric LaFrance. Tara LaFrada. Michelle LaPlume. Aaron LaBassiere. Kimberly LaRock. Carol Eaton. Jonathan LeBlanc. Joshua Lee. Allison Lesko. Tammy Lindstrom. William Loring. Michael Love. Sharon McKinnon. Chad Shuttle. Dawn McGuire. Thank you, Mrs. Liz. Excuse me. Former school committee member, Mr. Robert Menage, will be giving this diploma to his daughter, Victoria Lee Menage. Thank you, Mrs. Bliss. Now, Mrs. Betty Blackham. Kerry Marchand. Stephen Mockott. Melody Martin. Robert Martin. Michael Matsu. Jason McCrone. Andrea Mayer. Michelle Maynard. Michael McLeod. Melissa Coleman. Michelle Mercier. Michael Merlini. Menno Middledorf. Andrew Mitchell. Nazima Mohammed. Kim Montes. Ryan Moore. John Moore. Anthony Morgan. Stacey Moore. Brian Griffin. Elizabeth Mustard.
It's about time, Murphy!
Sean Naranjo. Kerry O'Keefe. Our Student Advisory Council Rep, Beth O. Mixon. Melanie Orr. Renee Goulet. Paul Parker. Christina Barrett. Grant Poddington. Brett Poddington. Brenda Patel. Dikta Patel. Seema Patel. Lucy Pavel. Russell Faria. Charlotte Perry. Daniel Barrett. Shayna Petrillo. Jill Johnson. Robert True. Craig Purcell. Stephen Qualia.
You don't need your help here, Craig.
Melissa Turkey. Anthony Ray. Elizabeth Raposa.
Right, Tony.
Judy Ray. Michael Rebello. Kelly Redland. Jason Reiner. Tristan Richardson. Jonathan Ripley. Sheldon Robbins. Robin Ruby. John Ruby. Lisa Rodriguez. Paul Rodriguez. Esther Rosado. Tristan Brudas. Christopher Ryan. Thank you, Mrs. Blackman. Miss Barbara Henson. Matthew Ryan. Michelle Sabora. Wendy Salisbury. Joseph Santoro. Derek Satie. Ripley Jackson.
Derek.
Jason Shaw.
Oh, you win. Hey.
Daniel Sylvia.
Who's this dude?
Quintia Sim. Amy Seminole. Daryl Slater. Randy Smith. Helena Soros. Deborah Sosa. Sammy Salisbury. Justin Speck. Colette Spray. Darcy St. Lawrence. Melissa Staples. Susan Stevens. Melissa Stoddard. Susan Stoddard. Amy Storer. Pamela Supernod. Heidi Swanson. Nikki Switch. Stephen Swerk. Jody Therian. Kristen Todd. Melissa Tong. Kerry Topham. Christopher Tracy. Christopher Strahan. Jason Tyler.
All right, Harry. Chris.
Lon Van.
Tyler.
Tom Van. Francis Ventrilia. Christopher Beal. David Vincente. Francis Viacant. Daniel Vincent.
Frank. Frank.
Henry Bavarial. Todd Bavenzio. Melissa Wagner. James Marshall. Sharon Wazalewski. Charles Watson. Daniel Watson. Victoria Welch. Patrick Whalen. Brianna White. Eric Williams. Joy Wall. Gina Woodrum. David Wright. Deanne Manivon Psychosis. Eric Yabo.
to close tonight's ceremony with the Attleboro High School alma mater. Oh.